and Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. I am with Steven.
Yeah, Sabrina Brugmans, my wife. I play with on the name of my wife with the pigeons.
Okay.
But my name is Steven.
Your name is Steven. You're the guy that has the magic.
Yeah.
You're the magic man, they say, eh?
They say that, yes.
Now, before we see anything, you've done something very special. In the last 12 years, you are one of very few. What is so special about this area? What is so special that you do?
Yeah, I played from 2011 my first national ace pigeon of Belgium, and this year is 2022, and I played every year minimum one national ace pigeon from 2011 to 2022. And
do you do it with young birds, yearlings, old birds?
Yeah, all together. All years, yeah, old birds, yearlings, young birds, speed distance, middle distance, or great middle distance.
And for people wondering, a great middle distance takes you up to about 600 kilometers.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And the results that you get here are phenomenal.
Men say that, yes.
Yes, most say that, yes. Family of pigeons.
It's my old strains from my father 20 years ago, and then with Gaston van der Wouwer something, and then mostly Roger Buvens and ook Hermans Bonnet.
Okay.
And now the last one is Leon Jacobs. There was a hen that was the mother of my first national Argenton last year. Mm-hmm. That was the last one from another guy. They bring in my strains. But successful.
Very nice. Can we see your lofts?
Yes. This is my racing loft. 6 compartments. The first 2 are normally for the racing hens. I played 60 racing hens. And the third one is where the cocks stay. I have 20 cocks for 60 hens.
20 cocks for 60 hens?
Yes, every cock has 3 hens in the racing season.
Every cock has 3 hens?
3 hens.
Wow, this is like paradise for a cock.
Yes.
Where did you come up with this?
Yeah, for all the space. When I have 20 cocks and 20 hens, I can race with 20 hens. And I play only with hens.
So you only like the hens? You play with the hens?
With the hens.
And do you find it it helps motivate the hens even more?
Yeah, the motivation is the same, I think, but I can play more hens with minder cocks.
Okay.
And the cocks, they stay always at home.
Always?
Always.
And okay, so I would say then, cockbirds, you race them though as young birds?
As young birds, I race the cocks well. But as yearlings, only the hens.
And how do you select cocks then for breeding?
The best ones, as young birds, go in the breeding loft. Then brothers and sisters from good racing hens, they keeping for the 20 cocks for 1 year.
Yes.
Then when they grow out 1 year later, some from these cocks go also to the breeding loft.
Okay. So and your young cocks, you'll race them out to as a young bird. How far?
Also the national races. So 600.
All the way up.
Yeah.
And they go every week?
Normally they go every week.
Okay. These pigeons, this family that you fly, do they do well in headwinds?
Normally the headwind is better for my pigeons than the tailwind.
Okay.
Normally 1250 meters per minute is the best.
That's your day to shine, eh?
Yeah.
As they say? Okay, and so the hens, each hen's paired up to 3 hens paired to 1 cock.
Yes.
And how do you do it? How do you tease them? What's the system on it? The
system is they come not together in the winter. They're not breeding, they come nuts of eggs. I start only the hens training, and then they fly the first flight on 120 kilometers. Only no cocks.
So the hens that you race, they never have a youngster?
No.
They never see the cocks?
Before the first flight on 120 kilometers, and then paired, they come home at Saturday, and then Sunday morning I paired 20 hens with 20 cocks.
You pair 20 hens to 20 cocks.
For
Okay.
4 days.
For 4 days.
Then they must pair, the cell, the
Yeah.
box, knowing the boxes. Then Friday they're basking again, 120 kilometers. Saturday they come home. Sunday another 20 hens, couple with the 20 cocks. And then the third week the same.
So for the first 3 weeks, it goes on a rotation.
Yeah.
And the hens that seen the cocks on week 1 that paired up for the 4 days,
Yeah.
they don't do that again. They don't see them till week 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So after you've got them all paired up, you've got each group of hens, 20, 20, 20. Then what do you do on week 4 or 5?
Week 4 then zitten we normally on the small middle distance. Then they're basking on Thursday. Then come the hens, they go on the middle distance. They come Thursday morning together for 1 hour with the cock.
Okay.
The first group, then the second group, then the third group. But normally I play also with a small group, 10 on the speed distance, and they basking Friday. Dus they come Thursday not together, they come pas Friday together.
Okay, so Thursday morning, you're going to show each group of hens for 1 hour.
Yes.
And can they touch the cock? Can they play with the
Yeah,
cock?
yeah,
Can they do
yeah.
whatever they want?
Do what they want.
Do what they want, only for 1 hour.
For 1 hour.
Now, when you take them away, do they go back into the loft or do they go into the basket?
No, they go to the aviary,
They sit in the aviary.
in the aviary. Then the second group, also to the aviary, and then normally at in 12 o'clock, 12:30, are the hens with the cocks. Then they are in the aviary. Then they get a bath,
Right?
and then about 4 o'clock they come inside. They get feeding, and then 5:30 I pick the pigeons in the basket, and then we go to the club.
Okay. Do you ever let all the hens see the cocks at the same time? So hens
This is possible, but at the end of the season,
at the end of the season.
for
more
extra motivation.
extra motivation.
Yeah.
For more of the national races where
Yeah,
you need.
for some special flight of something.
Right. So
That's possible.
you tweak it. Now, the hens come home.
The hens come home.
How does this work?
Normally, the hens come home. They come not at the same time with the cock. Because
Okay.
the cock sit on the loft in the boxes, and the hens come inside, and I have a space for the loft
Right.
inside. There can the hens looking to the cocks,
Right.
but they can't not together.
So the hens will come home, all different groups. The hens can go in the hallway, basically.
Yeah.
And they can watch.
Watch the cocks, but they can not together.
Okay.
Then when for 60, 70%, 80% from the pigeons are home, then I pick the first group with the cocks, and the other gone on the aviary for 2 hours. Then I changed
Right.
tot in the evening when they all come together.
Right. So that you'll show the hens, each hen that does come home, they gets about 2 hours with the cock at some time on the day of return. They see the cocks. After that day, you take the hens obviously away from the cocks, and they won't see them until the following week.
Yeah.
You never show them when you train or loft fly, nothing.
No.
Nothing.
They hear the cocks well, but the cocks are next the hens. Dus when the cocks are roaming,
Right.
then the hens hear that, but they see not each other.
And what made you play with hens over cocks?
I play 10 years ago, hens and cocks, and in the beginning of the season was no different. But now 6, 7, 8 weeks, the hens are always better than the cocks. And I try 3, 4 years so, and then I make a decision only with hens and not with the cocks.
Now, what's your thought on why do you think hens do better?
The hens are in the basket calmer. They are laying. In Belgium, the middle distance always 2 days basking. So they are quiet in the basket.
Yes.
and they come home and you can play them every week.
Do you find that they bounce back easier? They recoup quicker?
Yeah, the recovery is also better.
And do you find that the brain, they're not, maybe cocks are more sulky, more whiny? The hens are more calm in the brain?
Yeah, they're all calmer. And no picking in the eyes in the basket. But cocks, they have always an injury on the eyes sometimes, and the hens never.
Now, with your hens, we'll talk the hens here. Before the season, you let them out once a day?
Normally we start in the end of February training. In beginning, 1 hour, one times in a day.
Right.
And then when they're training 1 hour, then they go up to 2 times.
2 times a day?
Yeah.
The same time every day?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
How much road training with the car do you do?
4, 5, maybe 6
times.
It's everything. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
How far do you take them?
30 kilometers.
Same spot all the time?
Yeah. I start with 10 kilometers and then 20, and then 3-4 times on 30 kilometers.
And that's it?
And that's it. Yeah.
Okay. When the season is on for racing, will you road train them with the car?
No.
Never?
Never.
Okay. The birds come home from the race on Saturday?
Yes.
Do you let them out for a loft fly on Sunday?
No.
They stay in the loft?
And stay in the loft. On Monday they train for the first time.
Loft fly them in the morning?
Yeah, morning when it is the race is normal, then they can fly Monday morning.
Right.
When there's a tough race, then I train them in the evening.
In the evening?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say it's an easy race. You let them out Monday morning, they loft fly. What do you expect to see out of them when they go out? How long?
Normally 20 minutes away.
Right.
Always 25 minutes away. Mm-hmm. Then they come back, 3-4 tour, and then they go back for 10 minutes. And so for an hour and a half.
You don't care, as long as they're flying?
Oh, them are flying, yeah.
As long as they're flying, if they want to fly 2 hours, you're okay?
Yeah, but then I let them not 2 times a day out.
Okay, so you would say if they go over an hour and a half in the morning, they don't go out in the evening?
Yeah.
You hold them in?
Yeah.
So that's on the Monday. On the Tuesday, you do the same again?
The same.
Okay, if they only go 40 minutes in the morning, they'll go out in the evening?
Yeah. But normally they train always an hour.
Always an hour, consistent.
Also, they doesn't see me, then they train an hour. When they see me, they train an hour and a half.
They like you. You're a good-looking guy. What can I say? So the hens will train normally an hour a day, twice a day. You do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And Thursday morning also.
So Thursday morning, and they don't go in groups. They're all together.
All together.
Okay. And Thursday they come in. Then you start to show the cocks.
Yeah.
Feeding. Do you feed them twice a day, 3 times a day?
Yeah, 2 times normally.
2 times.
Morning and the evening.
Okay. Light.
Yeah, in the beginning of the week light, and then
light to heavy.
Stronger, heavier and heavier. Yeah.
Okay.
Also to see what distance they must fly. Yeah.
Okay. Do you use lots of medications?
Normally, no medication. For the season, they have a cure from paratyphus.
Right.
And then I go half March to the vet.
Right.
When they have tricho, then I give 5 days for tricho. If they no tricho, they get nothing.
So as long as the vet comes clear, you don't put any medication in.
No.
Now, vitamins is different. You use a lot of vitamins?
Yes, I give the products of Ronfried, and those are almost natural based, and I give a lot of products from Ronfried.
Ronfried, okay. Yeah. Any special feed you use? Something secretive?
No, it's normal feed. When you in Belgium, we have a lot of good different mixtures.
Yeah.
It's not.
So that's it. Now, when the season is over for the race hens, do you breed out of them?
This year I breed not, but for last year I bred from the best ones.
So you only breed from the certain ones?
Yeah.
The ones that are worth to you to breed out of?
Yeah.
Now, right now, here we are in November. These hens stay in here?
Yes.
Day and night?
No. Only in the day.
Only in the day.
No.
So they come out in the morning?
Yeah.
They go in the evening?
In the evening, 4 o'clock, they go inside feeding, and then they sit inside to tomorrow morning.
Okay, and what do you do with the young pigeons? How do you play with the young pigeons?
The young pigeons, normally they go on separate, cocks and hens.
Okay.
And also I pair some hens with the old guys also. So some of the 20 cocks, they get nog a young hen.
The 20 cocks get a young hen?
Get a young hen in July for the starting of the national races in August. And this year also my best young hen was paired with an old cock, and she is a 5th national ace pigeon on the great middle distance young birds.
Very impressive. And the results you get are phenomenal. I mean, week in and week out, you're always up at the top.
I try to do my best every week, yeah.
What do you think gets you there? What is it? Is it the pigeons? Is it where you live? Is it the system?
It's everything together.
Not one thing.
It starts with good pigeons, good care with the pigeons, the feed, the supplements that you gave, the training, everything together.
Everything together. And you're a full-time pigeon man?
Yes.
This is your job?
My job, yes.
And how often are you looking to bring in new pigeons?
Sometimes 1 or 2 in a year, maybe.
Okay.
Not more.
What do you look for? Direct children, grandchildren, or handling, pedigree? What are you looking for?
This year I bought from Roger Brugmans. The man has died this year, and he sold his pigeons, and that's from the same orange as my pigeons. Then I bought 4 old birds from the same lines of my pigeons. Mm-hmm. And then I try to bred together with another guy, with my best pigeon and his best pigeon, so for some things hopefully better nog pigeons, but it's not simple.
Now, you get good results with your pigeons. Have you heard lots of results from your pigeons?
This year a guy had the 3rd national ace pigeon middle distance, and there was a hen, and there was bred at the cock from my loft.
Cock from your loft.
Yeah.
I know I spoke with Dennis Sapin.
Yeah.
He has one from you as well.
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah, Dennis has 2 years ago and a hen from me, and also good ones.
Now, while we're looking at this, how do you get them in? Where do they go out, the birds, and how do they come in?
Yeah, normally when they go out, I set that, then they go fly out.
Right.
And when they come in, I lay that near, they land here, register here, and they go inside.
That's it?
That's it.
That's the only way in and the only way out?
Yeah. But so I have 5 different, I can them all set out.
So when you're flying with the hens, you'll have how many open for the hens?
The first 3.
First 3?
Yeah. And the young birds, the 4th and the 5th.
Question, what do you prefer, young birds or old birds?
Normally the best is my young birds. But the last years I've always success with the old and the yearlings.
Old and the yearlings.
4, 5, 6 years back, always better with the young than with the old and the yearlings. But the last 3 years, when I have the aviaries for my loft, is the old and the yearlings also better.
So these aviaries, these are new?
They stand the young birds from 2018 and the old from 2019.
And you, what do you feel? You get better form with these aviaries?
The health of the pigeons are better with the aviaries for the loft.
And how often will you bathe the pigeons? In race season, once a week?
Once or two.
Twice?
Yeah, maybe twice.
What, after the race?
Normally on Sunday.
Okay.
And then on the basking day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they normally take to the bath, they like it?
Yeah, yeah.
Anything you put in the bath water?
Yeah, bath salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cold water or hot water?
Cold. Always cold.
You believe in eyesight? Some say you like ice.
Yeah, ice.
Eyesight.
Yeah. For the ice, for the breeding.
For breeding.
Yeah, it's
Only for breeding?
Yeah, for breeding. Can I say something more than for racing?
Hey, Stephen, I want to thank you for showing us your loft. You do great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You got to get another ace again this year. You go 13 years in a row.
I hope.
Hopefully you do. And hey, keep on going. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. We hope you enjoyed that amazing loft tour. Please, reminder to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Until the next loft tour, thanks for flying with me. Bye for now.